What to do, what to do. I can't believe that they're going to let this fight just go away. Let's talk about it right after this.
What it do, what it do, what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face up boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'm up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only put.
Oh! Charlo just dropped Lubin with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's
over. All right. We are back with another one, y'all. It is Freaky Friday. We made it through another week, and we're about to make it through another month of boxing. All right? Yes, sir. Man, the news get better and better. But then again, we got some bad news. We got some bad news. And I'm going to wait till more people come on in here. All right? And before I get started, because I know yesterday I had to repeat myself over and over and over again. Which is okay, but, I don't want to keep doing that. The next thing you know, there's 100 people in here, then, of course, more people coming in late, and, so I try not to repeat myself, but, so I'm going to get started in a few minutes, but how everybody doing? The ones that's in here so far, I appreciate you. All things, what's going on with you, baby? The Fire Stick Gang is in here, all right? And Slick Rick, you funny, man. You funny as hell. All right. But there's a lot of things we need to go over. Okay. The Brian Norman Jr. That fight is now pretty much a dud. Basically, what happened was that I keep telling everyone, nobody don't want to listen to KQ, that Turkey cannot spend a lot of money anymore. That's why Shakur Stevenson is on pay-per-view. Because he cannot spend money like that anymore. They are reining in his spending. The PIF fund, the PIF fund. And a lot of people don't understand that. I don't know why, but they just don't. But KQ is here pretty much to tell you, maybe they have to find somewhere else. But Jaron Ennis. Now, I like Jaron Ennis. I like Boots. I really do. But one thing about it is, he wants to be undisputed. Well, the way you get undisputed, the last time I checked, is you have to fight the champions. You have to fight the guys with the belts. And you have to obtain those belts. And right now, those belts are 4-belt era. Okay? This is the 4-belt era. All right? What's going on, James Garcia, baby? What's going on with you? All right. What's going on, 1400? What's going on, Boss Dog? All things, yes, sir. Clark Bay TV, what's going on? What's going on, Slick Rick? Now, James Garcia say, yeehaw. How you be? Yes, sir. Coming out of a small town, USA, Texas, baby. Good to see you live, my friend. Man, I'm always live, brother. I'm always live. You saw what I put up there, baby, right? You saw what I put up there. I'm always live, baby. All right, yes, sir, man. But now, let me go back over this real fast, okay? Now, I don't know if y'all was listening or y'all wasn't, okay? But everybody's welcome. Hit the like button as you come in, all right? Now, once again, Jaron Ennis and of course, Brian Norman Jr. They was this close of making a deal. The deal was almost done with the T's crossed and the I's are dotted. That's a good fight. That's a good fight for both guys, win or lose. Brian Norman, if he loses that fight, he still will become an instant star because he took on the baddest man in the land that nobody wants to fight. But now, and y'all better start listening to KQ. I told you all, we got integrity over here. We don't clickbait over here. We tell the truth over here. I got something on my chest. I'm going to tell y'all. Now, Jaron Ennis, he wants to be undisputed. Like I said before, the last time I checked, this was the 4-belt era. That would have been 2 right there if he would have fought Brian Norman Jr. and won. Oh, baby. TURKI and, of course, Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing, who is the promoter of Jaron Ennis. And, of course, TURKI Ali, the one that has no limit on spending. But now he does. You got to start listening to me, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. I told you all he can't spend like that anymore. They rein in his spending. That's why Shakur Stevenson, and that was a bad deal. That was a bad deal for him to sign. Now, who said it's a good deal? They wrong. That was a bad deal Shakur Stevenson signed with TURKI or Matchroom. Because Eddie don't care about nobody. And now I'm about to show you, he don't care about Jaron Ennis. Because Team Norman, Brian Norman Jr. and Sr., all they wanted was 5,000 more. Let me make sure that's the right price. Okay, I wrote it down. 500,000 more. I'm sorry, 500,000 more. That's all they wanted. TURKI and Eddie, because you know they're in cahoots together. He said, I don't care about that fight. No. And they just blew it off. They just blew it off, people. What kind of shit is that? They just blew off a good fight. Now, I understand TURKI. He can't spend no more money than what he had. We already know. We all already know Eddie ain't got no money. We know the zone is going broke anyway. And they're going to only spend on good fights. Jaron Ennis, he needs a name. He needs a fan base. Right now, he's not going to get that with Eddie. He's not going to get that with TURKI. TURKI's not going to spend the money on him. And Shakur Stevenson is on pay-per-view to get the rest of his money. That was a bad deal. Now, anybody I would challenge to say that was a good deal. Oh, that was a good move Shakur did. Oh, he signed with Eddie. He couldn't wait on Gervonta Davis no more. Yeah, but that don't mean you have to rush to judgment and sit there and make a misjudgment. So now that fight is gone. Ain't no purse bid or nothing like that. Both of them was champions. Jaron Ennis want to be undisputed. Well, goddamn it, you should have made it happen. You should say, listen here, just like Ryan did with Oscar. Make this happen. Do what you got to do. Matter of fact, I would take a pay cut. But see, some guys ain't going to do that, though. See, some guys going to want that money, that big money. Shakur Stevenson, he ain't chasing greatness no more. He chasing that bag. So therefore, He knew he made a big mistake by signing a 2-fight deal. Because now they put him on pay-per-view in the afternoon. And then, of course, when he get through fighting, you got to switch over. That's dumb as hell right there. And this really pisses me off, y'all. It really, really got me pissed off right now. Because that fight was almost done. I told the young man from Atlanta. I told him. And he's from Atlanta. He's from the hometown of Brian Norman Jr. He has seen him grow up in the gym. He has seen him grow up in Atlanta. He believed that he got it from the mud and he just that guy. But now we won't never know. Because Jaron Ennis, that was his best bet at 147. Now, you can say what you want. You can call it what you want. But I think it was worth the money. I think it's worth the money to grab another belt and people can see you fighting better competition. What's up, Brian King, Falcon? What's up, Desmond Johnson? What's going on, EB? Eddie Buckley is up in here. All right. So now this fight is gone. This fight is scratched. No more. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Matter of fact, what is going on with Mushroom? See, this is why Al Heyman don't hang around with these guys. You know, this is why Al Heyman don't have no dealings with these guys. And that's why they always saying this and that about Al. So Al is always 2 steps ahead. Al always doing this or that. And I'm not a fanboy of no promotional company and nothing like that. I like all of them. But they make mistakes. All of them make mistakes, but this is a big one. This is a big one. When you all left there yesterday, after my live stream, I said, and I quote and unquote, that this deal is almost done. And if we have any news about this deal and it been completed, I will go live. But did we get it? Hell no. No, we didn't. What we got was we can't make this fight. Turkey can't spend no more money. I told everybody he couldn't anyway. Eddie, he know he got the money. Well, maybe he don't have the money. I don't know. But they could have put their money together or whatever. I don't know. But they got some explaining to do. Because Turkey Ali said he don't care about that fight. You don't care about it? Well, I guess you don't because you're not signed to you. You're not a promoter. You don't have no fighters. You just over here and everybody's going in your pockets. And that's why they told you to bring your ass back over there and start spending over here. That's probably why, huh? Huh? Yeah. And Al Heyman getting a guarantee. That's right, a guarantee. Canelo and Gervonta Davis. You don't have to spend their purses. We got their purses. That free up more money for Al. We're going to get into that in a minute. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Because I don't like bullshit. And I smell bullshit. And I mean that. You know, and Brian Norman Jr., I know he's not your everyday run-of-the-mill Olympian or stand-out amateur. I get all that. But he's a champion. He's a champion. He has knocked out people. He had been fighting from the mud all the way up. That's the best opponent Jaron Ennis could have faced. Everybody else say no, 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 no. So how can you build up your resume, your fan base? You got to win. And the only way you're going to win is you fight top-notch competition. And I think Brian Norman was that guy. But now, that shit just slipped away. It slipped away. Now, guess who going to be fighting now, y'all? Huh? Because we saw that movie before. Karen. Here we go, a Karen on somebody. Or somebody that we don't even care about. Somebody like Shakur fighting George Cardina and get $5 million just to fight a bum. Yeah, I don't care what you look. I don't care what he did. He's a bum in my book. If he got knocked out in his last fight, because you're only good at your last fight, he's a bum. He's coming up from 130 to 135. He's ranked number 14 by the WBC. A bum. Trash. I don't care what he's done. You can convince me to the cows come home, or try to convince me. What's up, Yoda? And just mind boggles me. They let the, I mean, I'm really pissed off today, y'all. I really am, especially on a Friday, because I just don't like good fights. See, I'm not one of these guys that kiss a fighter ass. Okay, I'm not one of them guys that gonna sit there. Yeah, take your pants off. Let me lick your ass for a minute. Like certain groups, like certain groups. No. I'm a fan of the fights, not the fighter in Eddie Hearn voice. Not the fan of the fighters. I'm a fan of the fights. And that was a good fight. A good fight. And I'm all for a good old fight, baby. In and out the ring. So I mean, I just don't get it. Well, I do get it. I do get it. So you can't spend like that. And then all these fighters that were lining up to kiss Turkey ass. And then they're going to find out he can't spend no money, no more. Unless it's over in Dubai. But now, where do Brian Norman go now? Where do he go now? What do he do now? Only thing I can say he can do or go now is just fight his mandatory. Because he still is a champion. But that would have been a great fight with Jaron Ennis. And they just scrapped it. Because Turkey didn't care about it. And he didn't have enough money. He was asking for $500,000 more. Now, three times they went back and forth. 3 times. And now, I mean, OG, you keep confusing Riyadh with Dubai. Well, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, they all the same. Okay? Riyadh season is just Turkey is spending for that's all it is. Riyadh season. They all are one. Okay? Saudi Arabia, Dubai is in Saudi Arabia. All right? So, but regardless, Turkey represents all that shit. He can't spend no more money. He can't spend no more money. They told him to reel in some of that damn money. Not some, all of it, damn it. That's why Shakur's fighting on pay-per-view. To get that recoup, that back end. Or get that rest of that $5,000 that he getting paid for to fight that trash-ass fight. Now, y'all can call it what he want. That's my opinion. That's what it is. Y'all gonna try to make him look good all y'all want to. And it don't. It's not gonna fly with me. I think Shakur Stevenson. Now, Gervonta Davis, I don't know if he's signed a contract or not, but they are talking about they can fight Shakur Stevenson. Okay, that's great. That's fine. That's dandy. But in the meantime, Shakur Stevenson made the dumbest ass move possible. He sat there and fought. Sat there and signed a 2-fight deal. Now, Eddie already kicked Devin to the curb. Now he's kicking Boots to the curb. Jaron is gonna be fighting guys like Conor Benn, who cannot fight in the UK but he can fight over in Saudi Arabia, Dubai, whatever you want to call it, or the United States. What kind of shit is this? Come on now. Man. Now, Slick, while I got you there, man, let me ask you something. Pacheco, how did his brother die? Do you know? Because I'm calling this fight tomorrow, and he want to dedicate that fight to his brother that passed away. Yeah, I'm trying to find out how his brother passed away. You know, we're here to listen to your opinion in Boston, OG. Respect. Oh no, you good, you good. You know. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check that out and see how did he die, because I'm trying to see, did he die of a violent death or what? All right, John Quinn, what's going on, baby? No, you good, man. I want to hear y'all opinions. Okay, I do. I want to hear y'all opinions. Okay, Cardano has more accolades than Ryan in Boston. Yeah, but see, who's the most popular? Who put asses in the seat more? Who's fight at 135? I mean, 135 or 140? Ryan. Ryan would have been the better fighter than Cardano, in my opinion. One thing about Ryan, he might have had the fundamental, all the fundamental accolades, but he's strong and he's a dangerous fighter. Now, no matter what you say, he's a dangerous fighter. So, but for those that join me, once again, I'm going to go over it one more time. Open it, LD, baby, what's going on with you? All right, 1400, what's going on, KQ? I want to see America get all the belts. Yes, I do too. We are two Americans about to fight for unification at the Glamour division of 147. But no, they got the money, but they don't want to give the money. So now they both had to walk away. They was this close, man. This close of getting this fight done last night. Team Norman Jr., they wanted 500,000 more on the back. And they wouldn't give it to him. Crucial conflict, baby, what's going on? Get back, gang. What's happening? Man, so now Eddie said, hey, he ain't got the money to pay that much. All right? Maybe he don't. I don't know. Well, they could have negotiated some type of way. Because I think Brian Norman Jr. and Sr., they probably knew, is a way they could have, recouped that or whatever. You give me this and you can have this. It's all negotiations, baby. That's what it's for. When you sit down and you negotiate. That's the best fight Jaron Ennis would have made. He wanted to be undisputed. He said that. But hell, how can you be undisputed if you can't fight the champion that got the belts? Okay, let's play this game. Okay, Jaron, you get the other two belts because you got one right now. You go get the other two belts. You still got to go back and see who? Brian Norman, goddamn Jr. Now, what you going to do then? Same thing Earl was saying. All he had to do is get Terrence Crawford belt. But that didn't happen. And Boost ain't nobody lining up to fight his ass. Because I'm ticked off, y'all. I am. Once again, I ain't no ass kisser of a fighter. Yes, I like Tank. Yes, I like Jamil. But I ain't kissing their ass. I'm a fan of the fights. Not the fight, in Eddie Hearn voice. I don't like this. Especially when Eddie's involved. Eddie is a snake. It's steady coming to fruition. He already threw Devin under the bus. Now he about to throw Jaron under the bus. Because Jaron, even though everybody want to see Conor Ben get his ass whooped, he going to be fighting guys like that. Guys from the UK. No big names or nothing like that. And he needs it. If you want to be like Terrence Crawford, if you think you better than Terrence Crawford, then fight better competition, damn it. Shit. You know, all that rah-rah talk, nobody want to hear it. Get in there and fight. Get in there and fight. That's all I'm saying. Man, come on now. You know, one thing I can say, and Lord knows I don't know why I'm saying this, though, but look what Devin Haney did. He took a pay cut, a messed up deal, just to become undisputed. Okay? Now, I got to give it to the little guy. Well, at that time he was little. He ain't little now, right? But he took a messed up deal, and it was messed up. He had to go back over there, not once but twice, to become undisputed. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, baby. You got to do what you got to do. I don't like it. I don't like it. Always some bullshit in boxing. It is. And I'm going to tell you something. Eddie and that damn Turkey, they are in cahoots together. They are in cahoots together. And I know it's not going to turn out right. Okay, you say protect your brother passed from 3P deletion syndrome and genetic. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Dan. Okay, the reason why I was asking because I was just doing a little research on him for the fight tomorrow. Okay, because I'm gonna call that fight tomorrow. But yeah, and I wish him luck tomorrow. Yeah, I wouldn't trust them fools. No, Jaquan. All right. I hope I'm saying your name right. I know El Chapo name is Jarquin, something like that. But anyway, I don't. Turkey is for no. They picking and choosing, and now their whole goal is let's beat Al Heyman. Their whole goal is to use Independence Day, Mexican Independence Day, to tear Canelo down. Well, I got news for you. What's going on, Casino Light Press? Man, oh man, oh man. Sorry to hear about this, brother. Man, I thought I would have had good news for you today, but I don't. They are going to scrap that fight with Jaron and none other than Brian Norman Jr. They asked for $500,000 more. They was this close, and they walked away. No, not the fighters. Eddie Hearn and Turkey Elite. They don't have the money to pay it. Yes, they do. They picking and choosing. So right now, they're going with Shakur. That's their boy right now. That's their boy. Jaron Ennis want to be undisputed. Well, how you going to get undisputed in this full belt era? You got to beat the champions. Brian Norman is one. So if you beat him, you got 2 belts already. You still got to see him, though. If you don't get it done now, you'll have to get it done later. You still got to see him. You said you're not moving up 154. You said you want to make your bones there. You want to pretty much get undisputed there. Well, goddamn it, make it happen. Man, make it happen. I think Barrios and somebody else. I think Barrios is one of them, and I forgot the other champion. So, I mean, Brian Norman will be his toughest. Okay, let me put it that way. Jaquan. Brian Norman would be his toughest. All right? All right, all right. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all smash that like button as we get started. All right? Appreciate it. Okay? But and shout out to Casino Life Prayers. You know, so but regardless, we're gonna get that fight. You know, they don't have no choice. They have to have it. I don't think Turkey had anything to do with this one. I think it's all matchroom. Well, Turkey had his input in it. He said that, look, I don't care about that fight. That was his words. I don't care about that fight. That's what he said. Winston Lee, what's going on? What's going on, Shell? You know, I mean, it just mind boggles me. And this is why I said, you know, Jaron Ennis, when he signed over there, same way with Shakur, they're going to end up fighting guys from the UK. Because Eddie's not a good, you know, Eddie don't give a shit. Eddie is a snake. You see how he did Devin, threw him under the bus? Why wouldn't he not do the same for Jaron? Brian. But Brian's with top rank, so. But the point is, if they are working together, then somebody could come up with that. Okay? Now, they see something, and first of all, I know Jaron Ennis. Everybody know his name. Okay? Brian Norman is not as popular, but damn that. Damn that. Because Brian Norman's the best with the belt right now in the 147 Glamour division. So they could have got together. Bob is just the face right now, top rank. Bob don't make no decisions. Todd make all the decisions. You know. So and this ain't the first time, and this ain't gonna be the last. And just, you know, and Turkey, I told you all about that. Y'all gonna start listening to KQ. He had to reel in that money I told y'all. Now, I know he had the money, but he don't want to give the money up. But he want the big fights. He want to make the big fights. How that working out for y'all? How that working out for y'all, huh? Because they had to ring in his spending. They got to finish that infrastructure over there. So you can't be spending all this money in the United States anymore. That's why Shakur is on pay-per-view. And watch how that go. Watch how they go. They set him up for failure. I just wasn't enough in the pot, I guess, right now. It just wasn't enough in the pot, I guess, right now. Well, yeah, you know, that, and I can see they're probably saying that the fight won't do well because both guys got to develop their fan base. So now both guys got to go back, fight their mandatories, you know, just keep winning. Just keep winning, making some noise, and make that fight happen later on down the line. Now, I will agree with this. Okay? They got to build their fan base up. Once you build your fan base up, because even though Jaron Booth, they believe that he's that guy, well, he ain't fought nobody. Let's be honest. I told everybody, he ain't fought nobody. What's up, same fight, different goddamn round? I told everybody, he haven't fought nobody. Oh, he a bad boy, but he ain't fought nobody. Brian Norman Jr., he's a bad boy, but he don't have the fan base yet. So now he got to go back, make some noise. You know, make some noise. Yeah, broken up pay-per-view is wild. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that broken up pay-per-view. See, what makes it so bad, it's not broken up. It's not broken up, Jaquan. It's pay-per-view for Shakur. But once you turn over to ESPN Plus, pay-per-view is over with. Only thing about it, if you don't have a subscription, then you got to buy the subscription. That's it. Because long Shakur get through, when he get through fighting, that's it. Your pay-per-view is over with. Then you turn to ESPN Plus. and then you pay. If you don't have the subscription. Now, if you have the subscription, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. See, this is what I tell y'all. What I'm about to touch on now. Shout out to Fanon. Shout out to my guy Knockout. We've been on Turkey ass, and we've been on him for a while now. Well, at least I have. I think Fanon has too. And now we seeing the light. He's seeing the light. And you know what? He's seeing what Al Heyman's built of. See, he had a deal with UFC. And UFC had to deal with the MGM Grand too. I didn't find that out till today. And guess what? MGM Grand did? Look here, Mr. White, Dana White, UFC, Mr. Turkey Unleash. Y'all on your own. We're gonna work with Al. We're gonna guarantee. Listen. We're gonna guarantee Tank Davis' purse and Canelo's purse. Wow. So that means Al Heyman got money to free up for other fighters, as Eddie Hearn voice would say. Wow. That's something, man. The MGM Grand Resorts. They own T-Mobile. They own T-Mobile too. Man, they are putting up the money for Tank fights and Canelo fight. I wrote it down just in case I forgot. You know, my memory, man. Woo, man, oh man. Man, oh man. Man, Shakur pay-per-view does 20,000 in my opinion. Well, it's not gonna be good. Shakur Stevenson, good young dude, good fighter. I think he made a bad mistake by signing with Matchroom. But they put him on pay-per-view, and they know he don't do well on by himself. They know he don't sell. So maybe they want to take a chance to see what he do on pay-per-view, because that's the only money they probably can try to recoup. Because one thing about Shakur Stevenson, you can talk a good game, but you gotta, unlike Robert Byrd, you gotta show me something. You gotta show me something. All right. So it's going to be worse than 20,000. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, listen, Shakur Stevenson, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I was being generous. Yes. See, Shakur Stevenson, he's not a bad fighter. He just got a bad style, right? His style is not fan friendly. Now, I know this ain't rock'em sock'em robot. I appreciate the sweet science. Oh, I do. But you got to do what Floyd did. You got to turn that negative into a positive. And I don't think he know how to do it. Somebody got to show him, okay, make them miss, make them pay. Now, you don't have to sit there and knock everybody out. You don't have to sit there and hit hard or nothing like that. Floyd wasn't a knockout artist. But Floyd was a defensive fighter too. But he's going to have to find out how to get in between that style of fighting and the fans. Because if you don't, you'll never be a pay-per-view star. Or at least sell a pay-per-view. Or at least do a good pay-per-view. So now, of course, I think Eddie, kind of played it safe. and put them on there. So, whatever he make, okay, it's yours because it's not going to be that much. But see, with pay-per-view, baby, you got to make a certain amount in order to get something. That's why Devin Haney keep on asking for his money, but it ain't none. So you got to make a certain amount to get that back in. But now the MGM Grand Arena, they're going to pay the purses of Tank and Canelo. Don't worry about that, Al. We got you. We got you, Al. But we know they can sell. So they pay-per-views going to be okay on the back end. But Shakur Stevenson, he's fighting a guy named who? Joe Cardina. Now, don't care how you size it up. I don't care how you dress it up. He's a 130-pounder coming off a knockout, coming off a loss, moving up in weight. Nobody really knows who he is. So it is what it is. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And Shakur Stevenson is fighting him. Now, the good news is this, that Calvin Ford, they are, and of course, Leonard Ellaby, they both agreed that Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis will happen. It will happen next year or after his Matchroom deal, whatever. Now, that's promising. That's promising. But see, we wanted that fight now. Why everybody want to throw shit in our face that we don't ask for? That's why I just don't understand. Let me make sure to put this link up here in case you all want to say something. But why everybody want to throw something in our face that we don't ask for? I just never understood that. Man, just never understood it. Man. Let me go over here to the other on YouTube real fast. And I just don't get it. But they catch on sooner or later. Now, also, don't forget. Well, we'll get into that in a minute. We'll get into that in a minute. Gervonta Davis. All right, let me pin this up here. Okay, there we go. All right, now, okay, now, what's going on, Tate? What's going on? Texas 16 South, Shell. What's going on? Who is real? It's up in here. All right, salute to you, brothers. All right, appreciate y'all coming in. Now we're at 70 o'clock. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I didn't even look at how many likes we got, but make sure you hit the like button. All right. We made it through another week and another month. Okay. Now Valdez doesn't beat any of the top 130 fighters. No, he doesn't. But anyway, yes, sir. Salute to you. Okay. Now, get my man Casino Life Prayers in here. Always gonna hit that link. Yes, sir. What's going on? There you go. What's going on, brother?
Man, what's going on, KQ, man?
Man, I'm hanging in there, man. Man, can you believe this about this fight, man?
I mean, I can believe it because, shit, bro. If you're a boxing fan, how can you not believe some shit like this? This is what you expect. You know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
But I'm not disappointed in anybody in particular. I just look at it like when they say what. All right, so they offering Brian Norman Jr. like around 1.5 million, right? And like they trying to, Boots is supposed to be the A side, right?
Right.
And he's supposed to be this big, like when people talk about the fight, people usually say Boots is somebody and Brian Norman ain't nobody, right? That's how they say it. Well, if you somebody, why all you got is 1.5?
Right.
That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like ain't neither one of them no big dogs. Because, shit, if that's all they come up with, y'all got to go ahead and, if you know what I'm saying, if y'all don't want to put it on the line right now, y'all going to have to go around and build the fight more, and I believe it can be built. And to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're right. Because that's what I was saying, that they got to go fight their mandatories or whatever they have to do, build that fight up, And you're right, because neither one of them has really stuck out like that. Boots, no matter how much y'all say he this and
Right.
that, he haven't fought no one. He doesn't have a fan base. Him and Brian Norman are basically about the same. So I think
Because
the fight can be built up. Yeah.
and another thing too, like I think people just being a little too hard on the Normans, because it's like, all right, let's say let's say Terrence Crawford is in Boots' position, and then Boots in Brian Norman position, and Boots want to fight Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford, let's say Terrence Crawford, as good as he is, right? Let's say he still got he on the popularity level that Boots is on right now. You think
Right.
Boots gonna fight Terrence Crawford for 1.5 million?
No. No. Boots gonna want more. I mean, I would
He
ask
gonna
for
want
more.
more.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
You
everybody
fighting.
gonna want more.
Yeah. Exactly. Cause I used to say this. Casino. I used to say like Floyd Mayweather. Whoever Floyd fights or pick to fight, they got the golden ticket like Willy Wonka. I always say that. You know, and that's how I look at it. Anybody that fight, oh, he popped out. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm in
So
a bad.
that's how I
I'm
look
in a
at it.
bad area.
Oh, that's okay.
Can you repeat what you said?
That's
I ain't catch it. I'm sorry.
I used to say this, with Floyd Mayweather. He's the Willy Wonka with the golden ticket. And whoever fights him is gonna get 2 million or more. That's just how it is, So and that's just how it go, so but just like Calvin Ford said about Shakur Stevenson and Tank Javante Davis, that fight is not ready yet.
Right.
I guess they're trying to build that fight up some more and some more. Okay, and long they gonna happen. Okay, fine, but we never can get the fight that we want right then and there. They always got to build it up. And
Right.
I know Brian is young and I think maybe he do need some more time. And that would be better.
But I think it's literally just that number. Like, when you really think about it, all right, when you talk about Shakur and Tank, Shakur turned down way more than 1.5. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think Brian is worried about that shit. I think it's literally, the problem is it's 1.5. Like, that ain't shit for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's supposed to be a big fight. And a lot of people talking about a lot of people saying Brian Norman ducking because it's way more than he made in his last fight. Well, in his last fight, he was the underdog and he wasn't the champion yet. So his next
That's
fight.
why I try to tell. God damn it! That's why I try to tell people. The price tag is different when you become champion. You get your rate. You get a raise. All right.
Yeah.
You get a raise when you're a champion. You know what I mean, chat? You get a raise when you get. What's up, Randy? What's going on, Gary? All right, you get a raise. Laro, what's going on? Yeah, so you get a raise, and things are different then. Because now we talking about a champion. He has a strap. That means something. That means something. So.
And another thing too. One more thing. I think Brian Norman. All right, so when you look at Boots, right? He been on the scene for a while, right?
Right.
But the problem is he ain't no star. Like, but the reason he ain't no star is because he ain't got no personality.
Okay.
Okay, so when you look at Brian Norman Jr., he ain't lacking nothing. He knocking you out. He entertaining when he talk. His dad, cool. Everything, they got more going, like, in the future. Like, to give Brian Norman 1.5, like, he only 23. Now that he on the camera talking, he gonna get more popular than Boots, bro. Like, he's he's cooler. He's cooler. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just a cooler dude. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that might sound shallow, but that's just what it is. He a cooler dude. Trust me.
Yeah, you gotta sell yourself. You gotta sell yourself, right? Yeah.
So it's gonna be a big fight in the future. And I don't believe neither one of them dudes scared. Like, this ain't no situation. Like, I hate when people try to compare this shit to goddamn Devin Haney and niggas I hear people trying to compare this shit to Shakur. This shit not the same shit. This is not the same shit. These dudes really won't smoke. You know what I'm saying? The fight just literally not ready. Like, you can't put everybody in the same boat. You can't put Brian Norman Sr. in the same boat with Devin Haney. Dad.
Yeah.
You can't
Yep.
that just because he's speaking up for his son. Since Bill Haney did all that bullshit, every time somebody comes speaking for their son, they just gonna call you Bill Haney now.
Right.
Everybody
Yeah.
ain't Bill Haney.
No. There's a big difference in Bill Haney and Brian Norman Sr. Trust me. Brian Norman Sr. don't do all, I'm not gonna get into it, but it's a big difference.
Yeah.
Way big difference.
But shoot, that's all I got, man. I just, I had to come and address it, because I've been talking my shit, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm not embarrassed. Like, he not embarrassing Atlanta or nothing. Like, I'm with what he with, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know him personally, but I done heard about him for years. I done watched him all the way up to this point. He ain't scared. If he was scared, he wouldn't have even got to this point, because when you coming from Atlanta, that's one more thing, KQ, because folks been saying so much shit. But listen, another thing, people be saying that they were saying that Brian Norman Jr. had the same opportunity to get to where Boots at that Boots got. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, bro, no. When you from Philadelphia and everybody looking at Philadelphia, everybody looking at fighters from Philadelphia anyway. They got so many platforms on YouTube of people from Philly making videos about
it's a boxing city. It's a boxing town, right?
Right. Atlanta is the complete opposite. Like he got a lot of work to do to get even to get to the point where he was signed top rank, bro. That shit was hard. That's why he got so many fights. Right. He got so many fights and he's so young, because that shit, he had to get it a whole different route. So now that he on the scene, watch what he do. Because if you go look at him talk, bro, all these other young fighters, bro, that nigga personality is shine above a lot of them dudes. So he just needed to get here. Now he here, he finna go up. It's gonna be a way bigger fight. They were saying he should have took the 1.5. They gonna look stupid when he get 5, 6, 7 mil. They gonna look stupid. And it ain't gonna take long. It's gonna be like next year. It ain't gonna be long. It's gonna be 24 or 25. But that's all I got, KQ. I don't want to hold you up.
Okay, well, I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate you always chiming in and supporting the channel, brother. You're always welcome. Okay, you're always welcome.
I appreciate it, man. Keep up the good work, man. I love the show.
Okay, take care, brother, and man. And I'm glad Atlanta's standing up behind my man. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace. All right. That's one of Brian Norman fans, I guess you can say. He support Brian Norman Jr. Because right now I told you all about the fight with those that just came in, Dragon Assassin and everyone. That fight has been pretty much scrapped, and maybe this is a good thing. Maybe because both guys, you got to build their fan base up, but you have to think about it. 1.5, is about right, because he doesn't have a fan base. No one really knows who he is. But he is a champion. But Boost also is a champion. But Boost is considered the A side. But Boost haven't really fought a lot of people either. So because a lot of people didn't want to fight him. A lot of people didn't want to lose. So I mean, it is what it is. And maybe, just maybe, what's up? Drink more water. My God, what's going on, man? But now maybe they can make their bones. But like I say, Jaron Ennis, he wants to be undisputed, and that could have been two belts right there. His belt, Brian Norman belt. But now he got to pretty much, he got time. They both young. Brian Norman, what, 22, 23? He's still young. So we want to see that fight. And hopefully, I thought they were going to make that fight last night, because they were negotiating, and now it's been scrapped, Now, let's get into PBC. Okay, what's up, Z? What's going on? Zach is in here. Marquita is in here. Crucial content is in here. All right, what's happening? All right. No, matter of fact, no, I'm gonna go with Tank. Let's start with Tank. Okay. Let's go next. Let's go to Tank next. All right. PNJ just fought Centurion, not a tomato can. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's go with Javante Davis, y'all. Okay. Now, one thing I can say, about Javante Davis, he back in training camp. Okay, he just got back in there yesterday, and they're talking about November. Okay, boss is getting weird. Well, and like my man Casino said, should we expect anything different from boxing? I mean, really? I mean, boxing, yeah, it's getting weird, but it's not getting weird. It is weird, you know. And and sometimes it's hard to break through. And this is what I try to tell a lot of people. If you didn't stand out as an Olympian, if you didn't stand out and had promotion companies waiting to sign you and all that, and you didn't go, I mean, it's hard for a brother to come up. Okay, it's hard to break through them barriers. Open up the door. Open up this damn door, right? But guys like Brian Norman Jr., you got to keep fighting, keep winning until somebody says, "Hey, man, look, you got to go check this dude out." Same in basketball, right here in Chicago. Half of the NBA was from Chicago. That was back in the 80s. The Isaiah Thomases, the Mark Aguirre, the Terry Cummins, all right, the Hardaways. I mean, come on, but sometimes it's just hard. All right, drink more water. What's going on? What you got for me? He said, "Man, straight duck. It was what it is what it is. If they decline 1.5 million, they said Eddie bitch." Eddie's a snake. But anyway, they said Eddie bitch ass should have paid 2 million. Got to overpay Boost opponents, or he will never get fights. Well, this is what Steven Espinosa said. Steven Espinosa said, "Hey, a Boost opponents, I had to pay them extra to fight a Jaron." This is what Steven Espinosa said. Because remember, he wasn't signed to PBC. He was signed to who? Showtime. And Showtime only. But they could have gave him that extra $500,000. Then everybody would have been happy. We would have seen a fight. But see, Eddie's a slick. Eddie is slick. He's very slick. Maybe not with this one. So he already threw Devin under the bus. Now, would he throw Jaron under the bus? I don't know. Would he have him fight Conor Ben or somebody? I don't know. But one thing I do know, Shakur, they set him up for failure. They set him up for failure. They know that boy don't sell. They know he don't sell. And now he finna get in there on pay-per-view. And I hate to say it, and forgive me, he about to make an ass out of himself. And guess what? Who's gonna be the first one in line? Javante Davis. And that gonna mess up that fight. Come on. And the thing about it is, where the hell is Jay Prince and all this shit? Huh? Where's he at? I tell you where he's at. He's in top rank pocket. That's where he at. Man. What's up, El Alvaro? Yes, sir. It's a unification fight. They need to pay for it. Yes. That's what I was saying. That's what my man Casino was saying. Yeah, it is a unification fight. And sometimes you got to pay a little bit more. You got to pay a little bit more because that's the road to what? Undisputed. So, I mean, look what happened with Terrence Crawford. Him and Earl Spence. Earl had the belts. He needed one more. And, of course, Terrence Crawford. You know, they had to pay him. Matter of fact, hell, Earl gave up his whole A side. Shit. You know? Because he wanted it that bad. He wanted it that bad. How bad you wanted, Jaron? How bad you wanted, Eddie? You heard Stephen Espinosa said he already had to overpay everybody to fight Jaron because nobody didn't want to lose. Nobody didn't want to be a means. Nobody wanted to get knocked out. But see, Brian Norman Jr., I think, is a little bit different. You see. And I think Eddie knows that. Oh, yeah, Sonny Edwards. Yeah. Sonny Edwards is a good fighter, but yeah, you're right. He's not Boots. You know? Barbara D. What's going on, Barbara D? What's happening with you? All right. So I mean, Planet 619 said 1.5 million for Brian Norman is insane. To turn it down is even more insane. Yeah, you know, I don't know what did he make in the last fight? Because see, his last fight he wasn't a champion. Now, this fight he's a champion, and of course, when you have a strap, you pay a little bit more. You know, you make a little bit more. So okay, he made 100,000 last fight. So yeah, there you go. Because you know he's a champion now. They both on the same playing field, but Brian Norman's gonna go in his backyard. All right, he made 190,000. Okay, well he was gonna go in his backyard, you know. But I think when he come back around, once they build their careers, well, I'm not gonna say careers. Once they build their fan base or whatever, might be the same price, or maybe not. I don't know. But still in all, hopefully, you know, we get to fight soon. You know, you just got to build it up. And they got to go back and build themselves up. Cause let's be honest, Boots ain't, you know, he ain't really fought no killers. I mean, yes, he fought David Ebenezer, who fought Terrence Crawford. And he got him out there before Terrence Crawford. But then again, you know, styles make fights. You know, now no matter how much y'all want to compare Boots to Terrence Crawford, no matter how y'all want to compare them, they are not the same. And hit that like button too. Why we missing 30 likes? Come on, let's share this. Come on. Let's share these this video, okay? And by hitting the like button, you can, you know, shake that algorithm up. All right. Now, but still in all, Jaron and Crawford, they are two different fighters. Everybody can put them like similar because they switch from orthodox to southpaw. All right, that ain't shit. All right, that's just one thing. Everybody doing that now. But they are just got different styles. And you got to sell yourself. You got to sell yourself. Yeah, open your damn mouth like Rolly. Now, Rolly can sell a fight. He can't fight, but he can sell a fight. That's one thing about it. He got a mouthpiece. You got to have a personality. Now, yes, your promotion company must be, you know, promoting you, but you got to do a little bit of work yourself. So that's what I see. I was laughing and I talked to Knockout. He did an interview with Abdullah Mason. And I say one thing about Abdullah Mason, in my opinion, you know, he's one of them guys that you can't have one of them like me and David Benavidez when I interviewed him. Me and Ronnie shit, you know, because he's a no-nonsense fighter. You can't pin him down and put him against another fighter. He ain't gonna talk about another fighter. He's very, very humble. And that's a hard interview to do. That's very hard to do because he's just gonna answer you straight up and down. He's not gonna waver. He's not gonna talk about this guy. He's not gonna talk about that fighter. He's not gonna do that. He's going to talk about himself, what he want to do, and what they want to be next year at this time. Things like that. And that's a hard interview. It's like pulling teeth from a guy like that. And that's so funny because he's young. He's young. He's very young. And for it to be so disciplined like that, that's a good thing and it's a bad thing. Because, see, in this sport, you only got this amount of time. You got to sell yourself. You got to open your damn mouth. You got to open your mouth and sell yourself. Remember Tank. And now we're about to get into Gervonta Davis. All right? He might come out his shell one day. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would love to see that if he does. I would love to see that. What's going on, Flex? What's going on, man? Salute to you, brother. Good to see you. All right? Good to see you, baby, on this freaking Friday. Now, Gervonta Davis, we all know how he is. All right? We already know how he is. He's, he'll say what he wants. He'll say what's on his mind. He will sell himself. He's outgoing. He got a great backstory. Things like that. So people gravitate to him. Well, people gravitate to Abdullah Mason too. But Abdullah Mason doesn't need to clout chase. No, he doesn't. No, he don't need to. But he's gonna have to open his mouth one day because he's gonna have to sell himself and make a bigger stock because he's gonna get bigger because he's stepping up to 10 rounders next year. He said, and that means what? Better competition. That means that, hey, you got to, keep your nose down, keep your nose clean. And I like how you discipline, because as long as he's, stay out of trouble and keep that closed circle around him, I think he'd be all right. But you got to open your mouth. A closed mouth ain't going to get fed. I'm going to tell you right now. Drink more water. What's going on? Talk to me. Huh? I'm cool with him not talking shit about other fighters. Okay. Well, it's surprising that you couldn't even get his top 3 to 5 fighters of all time or his favorite fighters to watch. Yeah. Because, see, there you go. Drink. He ain't going to say the top 3 or 5 fighters, right? Because he don't want to step on nobody's toes. And I'm quite sure his father said, listen here, you young in this game. You don't want to mess up your opportunities by rubbing people the wrong way. You see? I'm quite sure his father probably said that, And I told Knockout, Knockout asked me how was the interview or whatever. I said, hey, man, that's just a hard guy to interview. You ain't gonna get no, behind the scenes shit. You ain't gonna get none of that. You're not. You ain't gonna get one of them Gervonta Davis. Hey, where Earl at? Huh? Mediocre. You ain't gonna get none of all that, right? You gonna get a nice, disciplined young man. That's what you're gonna get. You're not gonna get a Keyshawn Davis. You see? And somebody said Brian Norman Jr., Senior, I'm sorry, is like a Bill Haney. No, he's not. Oh, hell no. And y'all know I know. Oh, y'all know I know. No, he is not. And he doesn't treat Brian like a kid, Yeah, he's a little too well behaved. Yeah, yes, sir. Dragon Assassin. What's up, you are hilarious, man. Oh, what? Why y'all always laughing at me, man? Why y'all always cracking up at me? I don't know. What did I say so funny, right? I'm just explaining shit. Man, hit that like button, man. All right, hit that like button. I don't know what we got. How many like? Just get a like check. All right, please, somebody. All right, somebody give me a like check. Because let's check up this algorithm. I know it's been slow this month, but that's all right. People had to go back to school, things like that. People had to get new clothes and stuff, But anyway, yeah. So yeah, you fight for a belt. you got to pay for it. Yes. You know, we went through this thing last year. I think y'all remember. It was with Tank, kind of, because Tank was like, I don't care about them belts. I'm here for, you know, to make money and put butts in the seats. And people, you know, start saying, well, what's more important, the belts or, you know what I mean? So, and I said both. You know, at first I said, well, do belts really, really matter? Remember, I made a short off of that, whatever. And they do. Because the more belts you get, yeah, you do, OG. You funny without trying. Well, I appreciate that, Casino. All right, I appreciate it. Man, I guess I am, because Casino, he kind of new to the chat, you know. So, but I appreciate that, brother. I ain't trying to be, but you know, I try to provide, especially fight night. You know, I play a little music between fights. You know, and you know. We have a good fight night, and I will be calling up a Pacheco fight tomorrow. Okay, so y'all want to check in with me tomorrow. Don't worry, I put up a thumbnail tonight, and we'll be doing that. Okay, all right. What's going on, Jackson Assassin? All right, what's going on with that $2 holla, baby? Yes, sir. He said, salute to you, KQKC, entertaining boxing talk. All right. I appreciate that, man. Yes, sir, man. All right. Now, let's go to Gervonta Davis. He started training camp. Already. Yesterday was the first day. Now, he's supposed to be fighting in November. Now, but the thing is, we don't know who he's fighting. But then again, we do know. Now, I tried to call all SS senior. I tried to call Coach Ellis, but couldn't get reached to nobody. Went to voicemail or whatever, you know. But I'm trying to get out who he's gonna fight, but I guess they don't want nobody to know right now. But I'm looking at Jose Rio Venezuela. That's the logical choice right now. Now he does fight at 140, so Tank might be moving up to 140 for this fight because. Look who he has in his gym right now. I mean, Richard Hitchinson, Africa. He was there. He fights at 140. So it might be Rio Venezuela. Now, don't forget, he did get knocked out about no other than De Los Santos. But he came back and fought a beautiful fight against who? Pitbull Cruz. Rio, I mean, now one thing about Robert Garcia, he always have his fighters ready, ready to go in there and do what they have to do. All right, yeah, GTD team under gag order. Yeah, they under gag order. You got that right. Because I called 2 other teams. Yeah, I didn't call Coach Calvin. He never answers. You know, so, but yeah, what's going on? Drink more water. You know, you're not going to get that info until PBC announced it. Frank versus Tank was the worst kept secret, and Coach Calvin and Kenny never confirmed it until the cat was left out the bag. Yeah, you know, you're right. You know, you're right. And you know, sometimes, you know, you can be naive, and this is what content creators got to be careful. Because, you know, I talk to Senior all the time, but he only going to tell me what he want me to know. To be honest, Samson, I got a good relationship with him. The promoter, David Benavides, y'all know that. Ronnie Shields, I got a great relationship with him. I talk to him all the time, his wife, everything. But they only going to tell me what they want me to know. That's all. Ronnie do this. He real good at this. That's above my pay grade, KQ. All I do is train him, right? And I know he know, right? Because you got to train a fighter for a specific fighter. You know, you have a great relationship with me too. Oh yeah, Juan Hernandez too. I forgot about my man Juan. Great contacts. Now, one thing about it, Juan, he's right there in the mix, especially with Golden Boy. Especially with Golden Boy. Now, that one thing about it, Leo Santa Cruz. I didn't get a chance to interview him, but he was right there with Leo. Leo wished me well and said, I'll talk to you soon. So Juan got great connections, so, hey, and I'm gonna get back and doing some more interviews. Jose Venezuela. Jose Benavides. I interviewed him and his son, Slick Rick. All right. He's part of that team over there now. So yeah, they're only gonna tell you what they want you to know. That's the thing about it. They're only gonna tell you what they want you to know. Now, Juan, he would tell me things that he knows that they told him, but of course, I'm not gonna say nothing, but he do tell me certain things, so, but yeah. So, but anyway, now Gervonta Davis, okay? Now, Gervonta Davis is very, very active now, okay? He is not letting up. He can easily say, well, I'm not fighting till next year. Well, no, he want to get a fight in this year. And then next year, he said he hoped to fight 3 times. Now, of course, he wants to end his career early. Well, I don't know what that means early because he's 30-some years old as it is. So, but anyway, who else out there at 135 that he can fight? Yes, I know you got the Keyshawn Davisons. That's worth fighting. Who is the best out there? Because, see, don't forget, Rayo has a belt. And that's another thing. Rayo has a belt. Now, Gervonta Davis can go up there at 140, grab that belt, if he can get past Rayo. Now, this is what I'm telling you. I'm not a fan of the fighter. Like I keep telling everybody, I'm a fan of the fights. I want to see good fights. Now, he tried to get Lomachenko. Lomachenko didn't want to fight, or he wanted to spend time with his family. Well, I think that's a lie, but hey, it is what it is. Now, of course, Shakur Stevenson. That didn't come to fruition. Now, I'm not going to call Shakur a duck. We got to be careful when we use that word duck, because everybody's not a duck. Certain situations happen, and that's what it is. But I'm not going to call that man a duck, and let's be honest. Shakur can't stand around or wait around for Gervonta Davis. I know Gervonta Davis is the A side. We know that. But he's not the butt-kissing side. So when you got to feed your family, and when you got to pay those bills, then, you got to do what you got to do. Now, which I think was a bad move, though, but he made it. Now it's too late. Now, they say it's a 2-fight deal. Hopefully, he don't make it a 4 or 5-fight deal. So, but I would give it to him. You can't wait around. Now, Tank, one thing about, and I believe this, when Coach Calvin Ford said Tank fights who he wants to fight, when he wants to fight. You see? So, okay. Now, that's something like Canelo. Well, you can't wait on nobody like that. You can't sit there and say, well, I think, pick me, please. Remember how Floyd had everybody running around with their head cut off? Everybody talking about Floyd, then he started messing with people, right? I think I'll fight Kareem Mayfield. Everybody like, who the hell is Kareem Mayfield? Right? And Kareem Mayfield, he's from San Francisco, I think. And he's, I ain't gonna say trash, but he's trash, right? And everybody, what? you know, and he just messed with everybody because that was his last fight before he retired. Then once he found out it was Umberto, Berto. So everybody like, why would you pick him? So we expect you go out with a bang. Well, this is the same thing. Ain't nothing changed with boxing, but still, hopefully we get the fights we want. Now, Shakur Stevenson, they say they're gonna revisit that next year. Okay, fine, good. All right, we'll wait. But right now, who is Tank gonna fight? And I say my first thought is Rio, Venezuela. And Tank is a small 135 pounder, they say. They say he can fight at 130. Now, he moving up to 140. Now, do you think a catch weight going to be involved? Because Rio doesn't blow up like that. Rio is not a big 140 pounder. He's a small 140 pounder. And Rio can box too. Now, Tank can box also. But Tank got that equalizer. Matter of fact, it's not an equalizer. Matter of fact, they both pretty much equal as far as foot movement and boxing style. But Tank just hit a little bit harder. So, but we'll see. Shakur will pull a Devin and F up the bag. Yeah. Shakur don't have to do that. Eddie would do that for him. Eddie would do that for Shakur. And I just can't think of how many times the zone Matchroom messed up a lot of fighters that went over there and signed with them. Like Demetrius Andrade. Good fighter, got over there. Next thing you know, he's fighting trash. He's fighting guys like Quigley. Are you kidding me? Quigley? Who the hell is that? What's up the boxing menu podcast? I ain't gonna say he trash, but he trash. Oh, gee, you wild. Man, what is wrong with everybody today? Y'all tripping on me or something, man. I had to think about it, right? I ain't gonna call him trash, but then again, yeah, he trash, right? My brain kind of functions a little slower now since I'm getting older, okay? Give your brother a break. Damn, shit, man. But anyway, still, but now, guess who's back? Yeah, Shakur the new boo-boo. Yeah, right. That's what it is. Shakur is a new boo-boo. And look what they did to Demetrius Andrade. I mean, he just his whole reputation, his whole everything was just gone. He got in there, and after that, he never was the same. He never was the same when he fought. So, but sometimes you can chase money. All money ain't good money. All money is not good money, and the money gonna be there. You might not be there now. It's gonna be there with guys like Jaron, Ennis, and even Brian Norman Jr. That money gonna come, baby. It's gonna come. Because you are a prize fighter. Okay? They are prize fighters. 1.5 is 15 times his highest payday, and he turned it down. Yeah, Tay, when you're a champion with the belt, and they were top rank, and I'm quite sure they're getting advised by the best, and top rank, they do look out for their fighters. Well, at least the prospects and contenders. So 1.5, they asked for $2 million. They are champion just like Boots is. Matter of fact, they basically on the same playing field. Only thing about Boots, he has more people that saw him fight more. He was that they boost popularity. Let me say this. His popularity came off for comparison. Comparing him to Terrence Crawford. That's where his popularity came from. Oh, man, he can do everything Terrence Crawford can do, and he's younger. Oh, he switches better than Terrence Crawford. And then, of course, Wallow and Gilly. He gets on there, Terrence Crawford. What they do? They ask about Jaron Ennis. They ask about Jaron Ennis. And what Gillo and Wallow do. Because, see, Gillo and Wallow, they from Philadelphia. They're Jaron Ennis fan base, right? That's their fan, right? Now, they call up Jaron. Hey, man, look here. We got Terrence here. We got Bud here. Bud said, you never trying to fight him, right? But there goes Jaron, and I was very surprised and shocked at the same time. Hell, and disappointed. Because him and their homie. Speak up. Speak up. And he had like he was scared of Terrence Crawford or something. Or maybe that's his personality. Or maybe Casino right. He don't ever talk. I was like, yeah, I wanted to fight your ass. Yeah. Huh? When we gonna do it? Huh? But he is scared until like, no, when you wanted to fight me. When? I mean, and Jaron, well, when. I'm like, man, speak up. Put some bass in your voice, dude. What you doing? And that's basically how it went. And that was it. And that's how he got popular. By comparison. That's all. Just by comparison. Because let's be honest, he didn't fight really no big top names or anything like that. Then when he fought Karen, that wasn't a great fight because he wasn't cutting off the ring. He should know that. If you're supposed to be that type of fighter at that caliber, you know how to cut off the ring. And I know he knows how to cut off the ring, but he didn't do it in that fight. Put it that way. And now, what they saying is that they're going to try to make the fight with him and Karen now. I mean, I don't want to see that shit again. What's up, Von Green here? What's going on with you, baby? Good afternoon to you, brother. All right, what's happening? And good to see you, V. Man. So I want to see it. I want to see the Brian Norman and that fight when it do happen. I want to see Shakur Stevenson when him and Tank that happened. All right, Frank Martin when he fought on Tank. That was a good fight. Man. So and now Tank and hopefully Rayo, if I'm right, it might be Rayo Venezuela. All right, that's gonna be a great fight because I'm quite sure that Robert Garcia gonna have him ready and ready to go. Now, let's go to PBC. Okay, let's get in it with PBC. Now, I started off the string with PBC, and it's amazing. Now, first of all, let's say this: Al Heyman is still in business. Cause all y'all damn haters that said that he was gonna go out of business, and he been going strong since 2015, and now he did what I didn't think nobody can do. But remember, he's not a promoter. He's an advisor. That's why he got Samson. That's why he got Tom Brown. That's why he got Floyd Mayweather to do other things that advisors can't do. And to get around the Muhammad Ali Act, too. Yeah. Yep. So, but anyway, so Al Heyman, the MGM Grand Garden Arena Resorts, and they also own T-Mobile Arena. Well, he's guaranteeing them Gervonta Davis purse and Canelo Alvarez purse, as long as the fight is held there. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Because you got what? You got money to free up for other fighters. And there you go. That means that we're going to get a lot more fights coming down the pipe. And I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait. And that's a good thing for me. I love it. I love it. So But now you got Danny Garcia. He's coming back. He's versus Laura, Estelana Laura. Now, Estelana Laura, good fighter, but he's getting older. You're gonna see less movement from him, but it still is a good fight. So I mean, Danny is Danny. Danny was a bad boy. He was at 140. Not so good at 147, but now he's at 154. I don't know. Let's see how he look. So, but anyway, but still, I mean, it still a good fight, and I can't wait to see it. But I mean, now let me get back to PBC. I don't know how I got off in that. Now, Dana White, the UFC, they also was in cahoots with MGM Grand Resorts. Well, they kind of kicked them out, kicked them to the curb. Get out. They even stopped the car and kicked them out. Now, Turkey is $20 million in the red. Turkey believes if I put on all the shows and all that people are going to buy that. I'm going to profit off of that. Well, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. What happened was they looked at PBC and said, hey, what's up, Al? So they said, hey, look here, Dana. I'm sorry, but we're gonna go Al way. We're gonna kick it with Al. So now the UFC pretty much was traded in for the PBC. Now I wrote it down so I won't forget. Now, like I said, Turkey is $20 million in the red. The fight is not until September. What is it? September 18th, 14th, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, so now, what's up, Farah? What's going on? Now, you got UFC, and this, and you know what, and this is what they get. Because Turkey trying to go against Canelo Alvarez on Mexican Independence Day? Are you crazy? You got a whole country behind you, and you got the Chicanos behind you. That's Mexican Americans. And now you saying that you're gonna outbeat them? Now, now Juan Hernandez said UFC tickets are selling. Okay, are they selling? Okay, but they're not gonna outdo Canelo though. See, Turkey think, well, he said, well, we're gonna blow Canelo out the water. Well, if you're doing all that, how you expect to work with Canelo in January? Canelo ain't gonna work with you. You trying to hurt his pockets? No. See, this is what kills me about people with money. And some people fall for it. They figure they can throw their money around, and you tell them, jump, they say ha. Well, now that PF and PIF fund that Fanon talks about so much, and me too, well, they're reeling that money in. Oh, Turkey can't spend like he want to. What's going on, Z? What's happening? What's going on with you? All right, man, what's going on with my cash out? It's spinning. The internet not picking it up. Oh, okay, someone with the cash out. Okay, it must be down. Okay, but anyway, let me see something. Okay, yeah, that's the cash out. Okay, I know somebody sent me a cash out. Let me see. I can see from here. All right. Okay, let me see, Mr. G. I'm just gonna say that though. All right. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Oh, that's Casino. Okay. Casino Life. Perez. Once again. And that cash app. Oh, app. All right. I appreciate you. My man. Casino Life in that cash app. All right. Yes, sir. Man, y'all hit that super chat and cash out. Man, I forgot to say that. All right. Do I have to say that though? Yes, sir. Canelo is Canelo. He will sell out the venue. Yes. Yes, Juan. But see, this is what Turkey think. He think that you can put all the bells and whistles together. He believes that, hey, look here, I can give you Eminem. I give you this. I give you that. And we don't care about that. I want to see a good fight. I don't want to see a concert. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see no car giveaway. But now, since they said over in Saudi, Dubai, whatever you want to call it, hey, we got to bring that money in, y'all. Bring that money in. We cannot spend like that anymore. We got infrastructure over here that need to be finished. Now, I went over this, and like I say, I looked the other day, they still got the write-up in the Financial Times. Read all about it. So right now, Turkey is $20 million in the red for the UFC. For the UFC, who he's trying to go against Canelo with. Because they fight on the same day. It's not going to work out, Turkey. It ain't going to work out, Turkey. I used to call him Jive Turkey. And I think I might start calling him Jive Turkey again. Because Jive Turkey really, really got everybody fooled. What's up, Thomas Hill? What's good with you, baby? What's going on, Matthew Bishop? What's good with you? All right? But like I say, it's not a competition to me. Turkey trying to make it like that. Everything's a competition to him. Yeah, laugh my ass up. That sticks. Yeah, that sticks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Giant Turkey. Yeah, but anyway, so now, everything's a competition to him. 5-on-5, and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and hey, we're gonna give a car away, and look, Americans ain't that hard up like that, because Fanon is right. Vegas got more money than Turkey. Now, think about that. They got more money than Turkey. And one thing about MGM Grand, see, y'all might be younger than me, but all the fights was at what? Caesar Palace. Back in the days. Mike Tyson didn't fight in the MGM Grand. He fought at the Caesar Palace. The Stardust. Well, no, he didn't fight there. That's a little bit before his time, too. But, come on. So, it is what it is. Well, speaking of the MGM Grand, we got my man Brandon House. Yes, sir, the MGM Grand Detroit. That's right, the MGM Detroit. And what the MGM Grand doing, I think it's smart. I think it's, fantastic. They are actually paying fighters purse. That way, they can stay. Because, see, y'all don't know what's at stake. Vegas, you got the casinos. You got the hotels. And the Strip is not downtown. So they paying on the taxes. They paying, Vegas is still going to be the head of boxing. And Turkey is trying to take that away. What's our sports prediction on 101? What's going on? So now, yeah, I'm here now at work, OJ. Yeah. So I think that's a good move. I think that's a great move by Al Heyman. And like I say, I'm not just into one promotional company. I don't care. I just care about, the good fights. That's all I want to see. Just great fights. What's up, DC? Drake is up in here. What's going on, DC? So that's all I care about. And I want to see it. Make it happen. And now, of course, it's sooner or later, Canelo's gonna be gone. Canelo's gonna be out that door. And then you got who? Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis. He's still gonna be here, but sooner or later, he's gonna be out that door. Terrence Crawford gonna be out that door. Earl Spence gonna be out that door. So let's see what happens. Now, Terrence Crawford, he wants who? He wants no other than Canelo Alvarez. Well, I got news for you, Terrence. You have to get off. You have to get off that shit because Canelo don't want to fight you. No, he told you 3 times. No, no, no. So now Terrence pretty much is looking at retirement, or he can do what the WBO said and fight Sebastian Fondura. But what that leaves Earl Spence? Because Earl Spence supposed to be fighting Sebastian Fondura. But let's not forget though, Earl Spence is PBC. Sebastian Fondura is PBC. And one thing about PBC, they look out for their fighters first. So Terrence might get some step aside money or whatever, or I don't know. But we're gonna see what happens and who gonna get that fight. Because remember, Earl Spence stepped in that ring. He stepped in that ring after that fight on Fondura had. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is, you know. And then that I probably pretty much gonna ask Samson about because Samson is his promoter, you know. So, but I mean, don't forget now the heavyweight division. We got that coming too. The heavyweight division. We're talking about Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois. Now, I think Anthony Joshua might get upset. I think Daniel Dubois is boxing better now. I think he's pretty much on point now. I think he's pretty much honing in and saving his punches until he know he can make them count. You know, I think he's getting better and accurate wise. You know, so I mean, and that's great. And do big fights. We got Monster anyway. I think he's fighting next week, 4:30 in the morning. I will be there. I will be on the call, baby. Play by play, a blow by a blow. All right. So, but now we get in Boston, and it always goes like this at the end of the year, towards the end of the year. All these great fights, you know. Now, of course, in my opinion, this year started off kind of rugged. This year started off kind of like a disappointment, rather. Not disappointment fighting, but it was a roll of upsets. All right. I call it the year of upsets. You know, because look at Monster. He got knocked down for the first time in his career. Then I looked at Devin Haney, who took that beating. And also, you know, things just wasn't going right with a lot of fights. You know, they go into the wire or they go into the scorecards. All right. Then they get a bad call. All right. They get robbed. Things like that. You know, but now it sounds like it's kind of leveling off now as we go on towards the fall. It's starting to level off a little bit. But still in all, it's still good fights out there that can be made, and they need to talk. Now, Edgar Berlanga, I see you, DZ, out there. OG, Berlanga is the last fight for Canelo with the PBC contract. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, will Canelo sign another fight, or will he just walk away? I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet. But I would love to see what he's gonna do next. But yes, he only had a 3-fight deal, I believe, and so you know, and he honored that deal. Now Edgar Berlanga, I think he's gonna beat him. No doubt about it. Edgar Berlanga, yes, he's strong, but he's not accurate. He's not fundamentally sound, and that's gonna be a problem for him. So Canelo gonna try to make him miss. Cause Canelo got great head movement now, and he gonna go to the body. And no body shot's gonna be wicked, baby. I'm telling you, no body shot's gonna be wicked. Cause Canelo is shorter than Berlanga, and he's right there to rip them body shots. Bam, bam, man. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. All right, man. How many likes we got? All right, how many likes we got? All right, man, show your love up for KQKC, man. All right. Okay, let me see. What we got? Okay, Dragon. Man, only one super chat today. Man, y'all cold-blooded. Y'all cold-blooded. Y'all cold-blooded. Ow. But anyway, and still in all. Oh, what's up, Gary? What's going on? Canelo's spent 2/3 of his contract fighting Golden Boy boxers. Well, Edgar Berlanga, he's with Eddie. Okay, Tyrant got rid of him because he wasn't developing. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter really because they didn't say who to fight. They just say, hey, you got to fight. Give us so many fights. And of course, he's the A side to everybody. So, it doesn't really matter. I don't think. The fights that we want to see, he ain't gonna fight them. Like David Benavidez. We wanted that bad. But we're not getting it. And he, and we might not never see it. We're gonna be sitting there one day, maybe 10 years from now, 15 years from now. I wonder who would have won that fight. No, I think Canelo would have got him. Oh no, I think David would have got him. I think, and then you wonder. What's going on, Fresh Baker in the building? All right, I salute to you, brother. What's going on? All right, so that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Eddie, and you're right. My mistake. I thought Edgar was with Oscar. No. He was with Top Rank. But now, of course, he's with Eddie Hearn. So a matchroom. So, but still in all, hey, still, I hate for those that came in about the Jaron Ennis, and of course, Brian Norman Jr. That fight is not going to materialize like we thought, and it's a shame. It's a shame, So y'all see people leaving out. Y'all don't give me a chance to get to 1 o'clock, do y'all? Man, but anyway, shit, man, y'all don't drop a super chat or nothing. Y'all just ready to go now, right? Y'all get all this good information, baby, just ready to get out of here, right, man? But anyway, but I will be live tomorrow night, okay? For another fight night. All right, now, of course, we got Pacheco, and like I said earlier, I didn't know how his brother died, but his father died. Brother died, and he's dedicating the fight to his brother. Brother had some kind of illness. Okay, I forgot what it was. It was some kind of illness. He didn't die by gunplay or nothing like that. It's just that he was sick. Okay, and he wanted to dedicate the fight. Now, of course, he's fighting Saluki. Now, Saluki never been stopped before. Now, can he stop him? I don't know, but we're going to see tomorrow night. Can he stop him? So, but like I say, that's the fight we getting. We do got other fights coming. We got Monster anyway coming next week. I think it's next week. I'm not for sure, but I think it's next week. So we got that coming too. So but it is what it is, y'all. And I thank everybody for coming out. I really thank everybody for coming out, and I appreciate everybody that commented. All right, and I appreciate my man Casino in the Cash App. I appreciate you. All right. Anyway, on the 4th, okay, the 4th, okay, then that's next week. Yeah, that's next week. Yeah. Hold on. Got my calendar right here at the desk. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Yeah, that's Wednesday. Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay, that's Wednesday then. Okay, Wednesday the 4th. All right. So, man, so get on up with me because I will be up. Okay, and that would take place over in Japan, and we'll be on ESPN Plus, I believe. Okay, just like normal. All right, just like normal. All right, I will be up, and I will call that fight. All right. So with that, man, I thank y'all for y'all time today, and I appreciate it. Because one thing about over here at KQKC, you know, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm keeping it a buck, and I'm not going to exaggerate. And if I don't know, I just don't know. You know, and I'll get back to you. Oh, my man Barney, what's going on, Barney? From the down under, baby. All right, yes, sir, Barney, and that chat. Yeah, Barney. He said 5 on the crunchy turkey tips OG with mild sauce. Respect, KQKC. Shout out down under Boston. Yes, sir. Man, oh man. Tim Zoo be back too now. Tim Zoo will be back because he all healed up now. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. And, you know, that would be a good fight if Earl Spence is up for it. Man, that'd be a good fight, man. A good fight. Because Tim Zoo, man, he can punch, especially before that fight with Pandora. Man, he can punch. You know, he can punch, and he was dominating. I mean, he was making some noise. And he started getting a fan base and everything, and he started coming over here and living for a while. You know, get some good sparring. He can't get no good sparring, he said, over there. You know, so, man, hey, it is what it is. So, but I appreciate you, Barney. Yes, sir, I appreciate you. Yeah, we appreciate you keeping it real every day. Man, I appreciate you, Z, always for coming in and showing love, man. All right, David, what's going on? I appreciate you too, David. I appreciate everybody that came in today. Thank you all. And with that, man, I'm out of here. And of course, you all have a great, great day. Keep your head on a swivel. Because I'm what? I'm living it up, baby.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.